some parents of children with special needs are still waiting to find out how the school year will work for their kids. We took their concerns straight to the state. LX 18's Sophia Millar details the options on the table to keep students with special needs from falling behind as they go safely back to school.
Happy birthday, dear Adam.
Adam's 19th birthday is a moment of normalcy for the Lloyd family, who's been under stress since the pandemic shut down schools.
You know, a few days after he realized that there was no going to school, there was no routine, he became really beside himself, very combative.
Adam has cerebral palsy and a developmental delay. The law requires his school to make accommodations for his learning. Back in the spring, that meant his parents and teachers worked together virtually. But his mom, Jennifer Lloyd, says the consequences of disrupting his routine made schooling impossible.
Pretty soon, we were just too busy dealing with the behaviors to even try to work on that stuff.
And not only that, by not being in person, Adam is missing out on different resources.
He gets speech therapy services. I mean, there's a lot that he gets besides just the teacher, so you cannot make that up at home.
Last week, Fayette County Public Schools announced they'd start the year with non-traditional instruction, but Lloyd says virtual learning doesn't work for her family.
You know, he can't log into the computer, he can't see, he can't grasp those concepts. So using virtual learning over the internet, which are what most kids are doing, it just isn't applicable for him at all.
So what are her options? We took her questions to the Kentucky Department of Education.
I would hope that parents understand that they're not in this alone. And even though it's an NTI model, that's for the public health concern. But it should never, ever be that parents kids are being sent home to be educated by parents.
Greta Hilton says special education does not have a one-size-fits-all solution. It'll take one-on-one planning.
And it's going to take that joint effort with a lot of people talking.
One option is having educators do at-home visits to help with instruction or care.
What is the comfort level of the parents? What's the need of the student? All of those things have to be taken into consideration.
Schools also might be able to make arrangements for special needs students to receive things like occupational therapy at school a few times a week.
I would not want parents to think that they had to make a decision between someone coming into the home versus not being educated.
Lloyd says they're even considering taking Adam out of school for the year and making up the missed time later down the line using the state's compensatory education option.
A family can't replace that, what the school environment gives a student, especially not for special education.
But Lloyd says she's hoping it doesn't come to that. She's hopeful they can find a solution that meets all of Adam's needs. In Lexington, Sophia Millar, LEX 18 News.